FS1's Greg Jennings, former Super Bowl winning wide receiver for my Green Bay Packers. Also played with the Vikings and the Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And now he is a contributor to First Things First, which is now like the flagship program over there on FS1. Now that Skip Bayless has fallen off. Well, he had this to say about Deion Sanders at Colorado. He said, "I truly don't believe it's about winning." I'm going to let y'all hear those comments and we're going to get into it. That's provocative there, Jack. That's provocative. Some of these motherfucking Deion stands be mad at me. Y'all must be sending that motherfucking death threats for that then. We're going to talk about it, okay? We're going to talk about it. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy First, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on some again. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, put all of your people on it. Also, fuck with the King McNeil Collection, our sponsor, okay? They are the best in all of the business. Number one, when it comes to fraternity gear, sorority gear, they got y'all. If you fuck with the Divine Nine, okay, or if you love somebody who was a member of the Divine Nine, you need to get them some gear from the King McNeil Collection, okay? You can go to kingmcneil.com or you can download the app, okay? And don't forget to tell them First sent you, okay? But yes, after Colorado was able to squeak by North Dakota State, okay, who we know is a FCS, a perennial FCS powerhouse, okay? And they in Colorado won that game 31-26, with Shedeur being spectacular, Travis Hunter being spectacular, Jimmy Horn being spectacular, but Greg Jennings wasn't impressed. And these were his words. Check it out.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying any stock.
Me neither.
None. Look, this is a three-man team.
That's right.
Yes.
Who's the third? Oh, Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy Horn.
Jr. Yeah.
He should not be left out.
Yeah,
he should not.
Yeah,
be.
you're right.
This is a three individual team. And for me, they're not any. They didn't make any improve. I shouldn't say any improvement.
It's the same issues as last year.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. Like, oh, the offensive line's not great. You can't tackle. But Shedeur and Travis and Jimmy are great. Okay,
you were expecting, okay, they were glaring weaknesses on the defensive side, albeit you got one of the best talented individuals in all college football playing both ways in Travis Hunter. But you get no pressure on the quarterback. You don't dominate up front at all. You're poor everywhere else. After your front line, you're poor. Poor Shiloh. Like I mean, he's living on the last name. Like I hate to do this, but I have to be honest.
Right.
Offensively, he just built this team around his son. Like he gave him talent so his son can thrive. I truly don't believe that it's about winning. And yesterday, I didn't think until I watched. It was like, okay, that's his angle.
Yeah.
I got two Heisman guys. Yeah. If I can get one of these guys to win the Heisman, that's my marketing plan.
And there was a lot there, y'all. There was a lot there. He threw a shot at Shiloh too, by the way. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. We Jacksonians fuck with Shiloh. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to that young king. But ultimately, it seems like what Greg Jennings is trying to say is Deion only cares about marketing Shedeur and Travis. And if he can get them Heisman, fuck winning, as long as they look good. I disagree with that. I definitely think Deion Sanders wants to win football games. I just think that he wants to win football games while his son is the reason. Okay. And Greg Jennings says he's built the team around his son. You can clearly say he's built the offense around his son, but some may argue, how is that different from building an offense around the elite quarterback recruit that you have? This quarterback just happens to be his son. So I do think that he wants to win games without a doubt. Okay. Hell, his ego is enough to tell you that he wants to win football games. You feel me? Y'all remember after they won the TCU game and just how elated that motherfucker was in the post-game presser? And do y'all believe now? Do y'all believe? You know what I'm saying? Let this man make the college football playoff. You're going to see a whole different motherfucker then, Jack. Okay, so I do believe he wants to win, but he wants to win his way. And his way is Shedeur spinning that bitch. Okay? And his way is allowing Trav to play both ways. Trav is amazing. That boy Jim is amazing. Okay? He's saying that 3-man team. Them 3 motherfuckers go. Okay, now, how is that going to work against Nebraska, who they got coming up? We'll see. We'll see. How is that going to work against the rest of the Big 12? We'll see. Okay? But I disagree with that, man. I definitely think that motherfucker wants to win. He just would like to win with Shedeur going for 445 yards and 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. And with Jimmy Horn getting 7 for 198. That's incredible, by the way. And Trav getting 7 for 132 and 3 tubs. Oh, Jimmy had a tub as well. Okay. That's what he want to see. Now, how sustainable is that when your running backs 9 carries for 20 yards, 5 carries for 15 yards, 2 carries for 7 yards? How sustainable is that shit? I don't know. Y'all remember the old school Big 12? When I say old school, I'm talking about like a decade ago. Y'all remember the Big 12 wasn't playing no defense? Texas Tech throwing that bitch around, Oklahoma throwing that bitch around. Everybody in the Big 12 just throwing the ball around, no defense getting played. And then when they finally would play somebody out of the SEC or something like that, they would get the brakes beat off of them. Okay, maybe Deion is thinking, hell, I can do that. I can throw that bitch around the yard. I don't think nobody got them winning the national title, but if he could be in contention for the Big 12, he gonna be calling in the Greg Jennings of the world out. You feel me? So maybe that is the thinking. Be good enough that we can be in contention for the Big 12. And maybe he believes that my son is the best, gives us the best option to do that. Trav playing both ways and being targeted gives me the best chance to do that. And so that's what I'm going to do. And fuck what everybody else talking about. That's what I think. That's what I think. I don't think the motherfuckers just want to roll out there and go 4-8 again. I don't think that's the case. But what y'all think? Do y'all agree with Greg Jennings that Prime ain't even trying to win? He's just trying to market Shedeur and Trav? Or do y'all think he actually wants to win? He just wants to do it his way. Let us know. Put it on some.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.